It was an interesting week last week. We had a couple projects with a few little niggles that came up that just happened out of nowhere with nothing to do with us. One, a project was running, all of a sudden functionality stops. No one's pushed any updates, no one's written any code. Something went wrong somewhere. Why? Well, after spending, I don't know, maybe 9 hours, 10 hours trying to solve an issue with AWS and having a website down, and it was reported the errors that were coming back from the system and server itself were what are called cause issues, so cross-origin resource scripting errors. This is in place normally, so external systems can't call your APIs and get data from sources they shouldn't. Familiar with the problem, understand what to do, try to fix it, nothing was happening, couldn't figure it out. 9 hours later, halfway through the day, we figure out the AWS has actually shut down the client's account. Server's not reachable. Not that it's having a configuration error in that cause problem. Why the hell is this happening, you ask? Well, looks like their current AWS bill for this month is 10 grand. Halfway through the month, running one application, which generally should be probably in the 1 to 2 grand mark. Well, we thought that was a bit strange. Then someone told us, oh, there was a notification from AWS, maybe we should look at that. Yep, well, they suspended the account because of abnormal resource usage due to the account being hacked. So, spending 9 hours trying to solve a problem that didn't exist. Once we knew that was a problem, could speak with support, restore the account, enable two-factor security, change passwords, delete the resources that weren't ours, and everything's back to normal. Successful outcome, very frustrating for us trying to solve a problem that didn't exist, but highlights the fact that it's because things are on the cloud or even in your on-premise servers, etc. You need to maintain them, manage them, have alerts for utilization and costs, because you could have had a cost telling you that you had hit a certain amount of spend. Straight away that could have been flagged and could have been addressed. You could have looked at the servers or realize that there's other accounts in your account because there wasn't enough security put in place initially. That wasn't the case. So just some things to keep in mind. Sometimes problems do go wrong. We do our best to try and fix them. We can't fix a problem that we think is there because something's telling us the wrong thing. So external things always happen. There's always pressures from service providers, updates, new tech, servers going down, systems going down, services going down. Not foolproof, but there are ways around it, or adding more redundancy and things like that. But getting hacked and having your costs and resources and servers spun up without your knowledge and control is a problem. Just be aware that it can happen. So tighten up your security and go have a look at your passwords, two factors, and see what user accounts are set up in your hosting infrastructure, just in case there's something there that's not yours. Or you've worked with a previous team, software team or provider that's managing it for you, and they still have access and you forgot to take it off. So be a little word of caution to you, just to take a look at that and see if you can prevent a problem from happening before it happens.